Hey, it's Bob from the Bob Sphere, and it's Booker review time. Boop-a-doo. Okay, number 8, The Fortune Men by Nadifa Mohamed. Wow. Yes, I like this one a lot. Really, really good. Really good. Okay, again, this is another one of the more conventional novels on the Booker long list. So you've got beginning, plot, ending, closure. Okay, so it's a historical novel. It takes place in 1952 in Tiger Bay. Tiger Bay was a port in Cardiff, Wales, and it was a cultural melting pot. Lots of Maltese were there as well, quite shady ones. And Malta does get a mention quite a few times in here, not favorably. We're too noisy. First, we play our, in one section, we play our music loudly. Another one, we talk loudly, which we do. And then there's a Maltese fortune teller towards the end. Okay, but what's the book about? Okay, it's something I always say in every video. It's about a man called, let me get the name properly, Mahmoud Matan, who was falsely convicted of a murder. And the book speaks about the murder of the shopkeeper. And then it goes to Mahmoud's arrest, then his trial, and then his execution. But then there's an epilogue saying what happened then. This is an event that did exist. Somali. I'm putting in lots of details because I'm fresh from reading this, so details are kind of popping in my head. So if it's a jumble, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so it really did happen that a Somali man was falsely convicted of a crime. So that's the historical setting and the main plot. But it also is a picture of racism, most obviously, but it's also about people in their homeland, and I like that, and that restlessness, how they feel that they have to move on. There's that attitude there, that that's why fortune men, people who seek their fortune, but also the family of the murdered woman, who are Polish immigrants as well. They talk about their homeland and how they feel uncomfortable in it, so they move to another land where they are they stick out as well in their own way. It's about a kind of I wouldn't say a diaspora, but about immigration. Again, like I said, I'm just, things are off the top of my head. I didn't have time to plan this properly. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, but I get excited when when I'm ready to record another video. What else is about? I had some other things about, the notion of justice. What is justice? Throughout the book, Maud keeps on saying, I'm innocent, but yet, with ingrained thoughts and lying, justice doesn't exist for others. Justice is unjust, I guess you can say, in this situation. And then there's other little topics, like let's say multiracial marriages as well, and people's attitudes towards them, about religion, because Maud believes that God will save him, and he will be free, and people will realize that he is innocent. So it's kind of like the opposite of Clara and the Sun. Whereas Clara the robot, or android, or AF, prayed to the Sun to help her, and it did. This guy prayed to God to help him, and it didn't happen. So, little parallels there. Okay, on the whole, like I said, I really enjoyed the book. I love the writing style. It's very fresh. There's a vibrant voice. It's a cliche, but yes, you have to admit it. I think this is their second novel. I'm going to double check as well. Is it? Let's see. Yeah, it is her. No, this is her third novel. So I am definitely interested in checking out the previous two. Thank you, Booker, for long listing this. Oh, incidentally, in Maltese, Nadifa means clean. It's just an aside. Okay. Um, So, will it be shortlisted? It has to. I will be very disappointed if this is not shortlisted. It is definitely shortlisted material. And I will go as far to say I can actually see this winning the Women's Prize next year. It has to be listed. It will be. I can tell you. Okay, so I'm not that good at predicting, as we found out with my championing of the first woman. But I have a feeling this will do very well. Okay, have you read this? Do you have the same thoughts as me? Go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, etc., etc. The next Booker novel I am reading is the one that everyone seems to hate, but we'll see. This is Light Perpetual. I read the first page already, and it reminded me a lot of the first page of Gravity's Rainbow, where it describes a V2 rocket falling and destroying London. Obviously, it's not in that obscure language that Pynchon uses, or Pynchon. Okay, so how is your Booker reading going? I hope you're enjoying it. What do you think of this year's Booker list? I'm 8 books in. I'm very happy. I have liked every single book so far. I know there will be that stinker, but we'll see. Hopefully not. Anyway, till next time.